I first started to think about setting up REcreative in 2009. I just graduated from university and I came back to London and was working in a commercial space in West London, which was fantastic, and I was going to see loads of exhibitions through it, but I realised they were all very much in commercial spaces and I wanted a more balanced overview of what was happening in London. So I was looking online trying to find out about them, but I realised there wasn't a resource that I knew to go to find this information. So from this frustration, I started to think, well, maybe I should set up a website that specifically focuses on non-profit spaces, artist-led spaces and temporary projects and so on. So initially I set REcreative up as the website, and we tried having some writing on the website, but I just got this gut feeling that it wasn't working. And so, although everyone else is going from print to online, I decided actually to scrap that and go to print. We launched our first issue, I think it was September 2010. And to fund that, we did ask some galleries to advertise, and luckily we did get some people, but we also needed a bit extra. So I think I, at the time, sold my car just to get the funds in. The idea is that we invite artists, curators, art writers, people who are running projects or spaces to talk about what they're doing or produce some work for the magazine. And it's just to provide opportunities for young people to show their work and also to kind of try out new ideas and so on. And one particular feature I really look forward to doing each time is the Artist Commission. And the idea for this is we invite a young artist to produce a piece of work that's then always within the centrefold of the magazine, and it's funded by the Henry Moore Foundation. The REcreative tours are every fortnight during the summer and the spring when it's warm. And the idea is we take groups of up to 20 people around galleries and project spaces in certain areas. So we do Hackney, Peckham and Bermondsey. For a typical tour in Peckham, we'd normally start at South London Gallery. I think it's a good place to start the tour because historically it's been in the area for a long time, and so has encouraged a lot of other spaces to open up in the area. Another space we like to visit is Peckham Space, which is also a public gallery, but much younger gallery.
Since doing the tours, obviously it's a great way to engage with the local art community anyway, and also local people who are just interested in art generally. But we do quite a lot of audience monitoring, and we noticed through that a lot of people telling us that that was the first point of engagement with the space. So in that sense, yeah, it's been a really good benefit.
We also really like to visit the Sunday Painter, which was first set up as an artist-run gallery, but now they're sort of changing into more of a commercial space, so that's quite interesting to see how things have developed. And finally, we normally finish at Arcadia Missa, which is an artist-run space with studios.
The highlight of the tour for me was getting to meet the artists in the Sunday Painters Gallery, because we kind of went in, looked at the show, and you have one kind of understanding of what the work's about, and then being given a personal tour around the show piece by piece by the artist was just really quite special, I think. Yeah.
It's trying to make things a bit more friendly and a bit more personal, but mainly they're just really enjoyable, and what I really like is people who come on their own or come in a pair and no one's talking to each other at the beginning, but then by the end everyone's talking as a group. So it's also a nice way to meet other people who are working in the creative industry. We're also really excited about this new project we're launching later in the year, which will be called the REcreative Weekend. It's a 3-day festival from the 4th till the 6th of October and is funded by the Arts Council England. The idea of the festival is to have an event in the calendar that celebrates what young artists are doing in London and what young galleries are doing. And I think it's really important we should have something like this that's in every year and that people will recognise for supporting younger artists and projects. So at the moment I think that's really lacking, and that's obviously something we're really trying to do already with the magazine and the website, but I think that the festival will be a really big opportunity for us to push that bit further.